You see, sir, I'm a huge fan of yours, but I have a real difficulty here that I'd like you to help me out with. If I'm looking to invest for my retirement, yes, I have a choice of investing in the American stock market, which is basically a play on change and bright people working it internationally in teams around the world and chasing the margin every day of their lives. Or I can do what you're suggesting and buy an inanimate object that sits in a dark, damp cellar somewhere that may or may not be in short supply, may or may not glitter in the correct light, but really has no productive power. Isn't gold the ultimate Ponzi scheme?
No, I don't think it's a Ponzi scheme, and it's not a liability of someone else. You really own it. It's not a liability of anyone. And you'd keep it in a safe deposit box, and its quantity cannot be increased at the same rate as you can print money, which will eventually again weaken the US dollar. I'm not saying that the dollar will go straight away down, because other currencies apparently like the euro are even worse than the US dollar at the present time. But eventually, if you print money, the purchasing power of money will lose. And what will happen, stocks will adjust on the upside. But as you know, since year 2000, gold has been up strongly and the market has been moving sideways. Now, there can be a period like in 2009 when stocks outperform the gold price. But I would say, if you really believe in equities, then I would rather buy Vietnamese shares than US shares, because I can make a case that the economy there will grow much faster than in the United States from a much lower level, admittedly. Or I would buy Indian shares or Chinese shares or Asian shares in general. I think if you want to be in stocks, there are better alternatives than US stocks.